Children, in English grammar, today we will be learning the tenses, that is present, past and future tenses. Now, what is a tense, children? Before starting with the chapter, we should know what is a tense. Tense is something that tells us about the state and time of an action. Time means whether the work was done in past, or it is done in present, or it will be performed in the future. So, from the sentence, from the verb we did last week, and I told you verb, it tells us about the action. So the tense tells us about the time of the action, and that can be known with the help of a verb. Now look here, tense and time. Look at the following sentences. Ankit is present today. I meet my friends. My mother gives me food to eat. Now in these sentences, what are the verbs? In the first sentence, is verb. Second sentence, meet. Third is gives. The verbs in these sentences, is, meet, gives, show the present time or make general statements. They are said to be in present tense. So the verbs which tell us about present, they are said to be in present tense. Now look at these sentences. Ankit was present yesterday. I met my friends last week. My mother gave me food to eat. The verbs in these sentences, was, met, gave, show the past time. They are said to be in past tense. Now here the verbs, they are in past because they are telling us about the past action. Is, was, meet, met, gives, gave. So they are said to be in past tense. Now look at, last of all, look at these sentences. Ankit will be present tomorrow. I will meet my friends next week. My mother will give me food to eat. Now the verbs in these sentences, will be, will meet, will give, show the future time. They are said to be in the future tense. So in future we use will with the verb. The verb is be, and with be we have used will. Meet, with meet we have used will. Give, with give we have used will. So three tenses are there. Which are they? First is the present tense, then is the past tense, and third one is the future tense. So to sum up, there are three tenses: present tense, past tense and future tense. Now sometimes we can come to know about the time with the help of certain words. The words like today, now, yesterday, tomorrow, they are used to indicate the time of an action. Today is used for present, now for present, yesterday we use in past, and tomorrow of course we will use it for future. These words help us to find out whether a verb is in present, past or future tense. But we should be able to find out the tense of a verb from its form also. Now suppose if these words are not there, the word today indicates that it is in present, the word tomorrow indicates that it will be in future. But suppose if these words are missing, then how can you come to know about the tense of a sentence, tense of the verb? So it is from the form. Verb has different forms. The forms of verb are present, past and future. Now first is I am. Am is present. Then I run again is present. I was we know it is used for past. I ran again for past. I will be is used for future, because I just told you that will, when it is used with the first form, it is always in future. I will run, future. So am, present, was, past, will be, future. Run, ran, will run. Right? Present, past, and this is used for future. Now the three examples given in the right hand column of part B are said to be in the simple present tense, that is run, simple past tense ran, simple future tense will run. We will read about the other kinds of present, past and future tenses in higher classes. Now let us learn the simple present, simple past and simple future tense forms of some common verbs. First of all, you have to learn the headings. So first is the simple present tense, simple past tense, simple future tense. And children, read all these verbs and you have to learn them. Once if you have learnt these forms, you will never ever go wrong in your tenses. Like the first one is I break, past is going to be I broke, and the future is going to be I will break. We bring is the verb here. What is going to be the past? Brought. And what is going to be the future? Will bring. Another word is buy. What is going to be the past? Bought. And future is going to be buy. Now there is often a confusion. Sometimes you are asked to fill the past form of bring and you write bought. I will tell you a very simple trick. In bring, R comes. So the past form will also have an R in it. Now in buy there is no R. So in the past also there will be no R. How to learn? Bring, R is there. So the past of bring is going to be brought. Bring means to bring something. किसी चीज़ को लाना. Buy is किसी चीज़ को खरीदना. So since it has no R in it, so here also in the past form also there will be no R. Similarly, children, do read all these and please learn all these forms if you really want to learn the tenses properly. There are so many forms. You can learn 5 every day, and by the end of the month you will be able to learn all of them. Now next is the verb be is a very special verb. Carefully note its forms. Though we have learnt the forms of be, I taught you when I taught the chapter verb, still I will once again revise it. Now what are the forms of be? In present tense, the forms of be is, am, are. In past, forms of be was, were. In future, the forms of be are, will be, shall be. So this was the chapter, and please remember the 3 tenses, that is the present, past and future, and the verbs, they are also in present, past and future. Once again I am telling you people to learn all these forms. Now let's come to the exercise portion. Exercise E. Underline the verbs in these sentences. Write sentence numbers in appropriate columns. Now you have to read all these sentences and then you have to underline the verbs. I will just do 1 or 2. An owl lived in the hole of the tree. What is the verb here? It is lived. Now it is in which tense? It is past tense. Write sentence number in appropriate column means, now past tense, number 1 we are going to write here. Second is my father will help you. So what is the verb here? Will help. And what is the tense? It is will comes in future. So it is future. Here in future tense you have to write number 2. Now this is how you have to underline the verbs, and then you have to mention what is the tense of the verb, whether it is present or past or future. Next is underline the verbs in the following passage. Write below any 4 verbs of each kind. Here we will be underlining the verbs, and here we have to write present tense. Suppose put. What is put? Put is present. Then Jasleen put on her coat and scarf and came out. Came is past, so here in past we are going to write came. There was a strong chilly wind and it was very cold. Again was. What is was? Was is past. In this way you have to underline all the verbs, and then you have to give 4 examples of present, past and future each. So children, here also try doing the exercises first on your own and then tally with the answers that I will be sending to you. So for this week, this much only. We will continue with the tenses next week.